Okay, good afternoon, everybody, and let's get right to it. This is going to be about the government shutdown. You are watching the Stuart Buzz. Do you think there'll be a government shutdown? Personally, I do not. But hey, I've been wrong before. Every single time that they say there's going to be a government shutdown at 5 minutes to the point of government shutdown, they say, okay, let's make a deal. I don't know why they do that. They just seem to do that. Let's get right into it, though. So by 12:01 a.m., I guess you want to say tomorrow morning or 12 o'clock tonight, because they have to wait to the last minute because that's just what everybody seems to do. If Congress doesn't act, the federal government goes dark. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean they have to shut off the bathroom lights and stuff, but that's kind of what it called. It goes dark. What stops continues. Who gets hit the hardest? We're breaking down the real fallout. Airports, health agencies, millions of workers. Later, we're going to hear hopefully some people, but I'm not so sure they're calling in. So we'll get back to that in a little while. What is a government shutdown? I mean, realistically, what is a government shutdown? Really, nobody knows. I'll say right off the bat, the Social Security is not going to be a factor. Social Security, in the lifetime of Social Security, anytime that there was a shutdown, Social Security was not affected. Congress must pass 12 appropriation bills or a short-term continuing resolution. Funding expires at midnight on April 30th. What's today's date? If I do have it right here, today is the, looks like the 30th. So tonight, when it becomes the 1st, we're done if they don't come up with something. This is where we stand now. The House passed a CR through November 21st, but the Senate rejected it. So, okay, where do you go from there? Republicans pushing separate health care and spending issues. Democrats resisting the cuts. They don't want them. Apparently, they want health care for the illegal aliens. I'm just saying I'm not partial to illegal aliens. I'm not partial to illegal. I'm just telling you the scoop here. I'm telling you the news, okay? I'm not Fox. I'm not CNN. I'm not MSNBC. Thank God. So what's at stake? What's at stake at this point? Federal workforce and services. So get this, an estimated 750,000 could be furloughed. That sounds like a lot of people. That sounds like a lot of people. How do you think that's going to affect the economy? Do you think it's going to mess it up? I do. I think it's going to mess it up. I don't know exactly why they would be waiting to the last minute. So health agencies, 41%, HHS, 64%, CDC furloughed 75%. Agencies told to prepare for permanent layoffs, not just furloughs. So you know what a permanent layoff is? It's when Trump had the apprentice. What did he used to say? You're fired. So that's a permanent layoff. Why? I don't know. I don't know. The FFA safety checks, the efforts can be stalled. That's really comfortable. Airlines warn of delays, slowed inspections, staffing issues. The TSA air traffic controllers working without pay. That's a great thing. Hey, I'm not getting paid for that. I'm not going to check that airline. Hey, come on aboard. We're going to take a plane and we're not sure if it's safe. I don't know. Impact on Social Security claims, Medicare and Medicaid customer service will not be affected. Delays in federal grants, disaster relief, infrastructure projects. Could be. So possible ripple furloughed federal workers locally having less spending power. When you have 750,000 100,000 people furloughed or laid off, they're not going to spend their money the way they used to. Trust me on that. And the government workers aren't really high paid to begin with. Well, some of them, by the way, some are way overpaid. The way I see it is that they're waiting to the last minute. Is that drama? Is that freaking drama? Or they just can't really make up their mind. We we know that Schumer hates Trump. He doesn't want to do anything to be able to help him. But Trump hates Schumer. They don't hate each other. They don't really like each other. So what's happening here is I'm not going to do that. Why would I make him look good? Well, what Trump says is that, you know what? If the government shuts down, you guys did it, not me. You're the one that did it. I'm innocent. That's what he's saying. But you know what? The Democratic side, Cream Jeffries, you guys did it, not us. We just wanted this. You're not passing this, so that's just not. We don't want it. I got to tell you, will this government shutdown affect you? I know it's going to affect me. I'm a business owner, and if you got 750,000 people and that are going to be affected, it is not just going to be in one town. It's going to be all over. And I do believe it'll end up being more with that. I believe the clock is running out. 12:01 a.m. 12:01 a.m. is the time that they turn off the lights and say bye-bye until they can make up their mind to play nice together in the sandbox. Will they do that? I don't know. Last minute emergency riders and stuff like that, that's possible. Legal challenges at court orders, possible. Rescissions, cuts, deferred funding, eh, I don't know. I believe, I believe, because of who Trump is, that they probably will close down for a short period of time. That's my opinion. I believe what happens if the government shuts down tonight? Because I'm going to do a podcast tomorrow based on the government shutting down tonight. I got to tell you, there were shutdowns. Do you guys remember that? Were you old enough to remember that? Seeing that my listening group is typically between 35 and 45, um, you should know that in 2013, 2018, and 19, there were shutdowns and lessons were learned. Were lessons learned, though? I mean, seriously, because here we are again. It's 20 after 3. Here we are again at at the last witching hours, if you want to say, very close to shutting down. I'm hoping that they're not on lunch because you know what? They need to keep on working. I don't want this to affect people. I don't want this people to lose their paychecks. I don't want people to be furloughed. Business owners are going to be affected. Middle class people are going to be affected. It's the upper class people that okay, so I'm out of work for a couple of weeks. I think I can handle that. I got enough in the bank. Not everybody has enough in the bank. Just saying. As I said before, the time is running out. Why do they always seem to wait to the last minute? I don't think it's fair. I think the government needs to get their shit together. I don't think that they have their shit together. And believe it or not, Pete decides to get all the admirals, everybody together. Let's have a pep rally, guys. Let's take the 800 of the highest military leaders, get them together into one room, and let's talk about kumbaya and how we're going to make the military the best. Well, I thought the military was the best, but I guess not. I don't understand why that was happening either, to be honest with you. What are your thoughts about always waiting to the last minute to actually pass something that can make our country prosper, or pass something that can make our country poor? Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, you're not going to make the country poor. Stop being a drama queen. I am not a drama queen. Let me tell you something. Outside these doors today, there is nobody walking around. People aren't buying things like they used to. There's nothing that's changing. I don't understand. The big, beautiful bill did absolutely nothing for a dude like me, okay? Really didn't do anything for somebody in my bracket. I don't understand what bracket. It must be the rich bracket that is doing it for. Or the people that have, overtime tips. I don't get paid overtime. I don't get paid tips. I'm self employed. Social Security? Well, I'm 63. I hate that they're actually saying, well, you don't get taxed on Social Security. Yes, you do. At age 63, you get taxed on Social Security. At age 65, you do not. What are you not getting? You get taxed on Social Security. Stop saying that you don't get taxed on Social Security. It's pissing me off. Do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the hype button. I want your opinion. Why does the government have to freaking wait every single time, right to the end, to make it a drama thing? Are they in cahoots with the media? Does it really play up for the media? Come on. The United States of America is not an effing reality show. Let's get back to governing the way we're supposed to. I mean, you got a governor in freaking California that has a podcast. He has a podcast. Seriously? Stop the freaking podcast and run your freaking state that's falling apart. Well, that's what I have today. Hope you guys have a